All right, let's get ready for a deep dive today into the world of CrossFit.
Awesome.
We're going to be looking at a fitness test.
Okay.
And this is straight from the source.
Right.
An article called How Fit Are You by Greg Glassman, who is the founder of CrossFit.
Of course.
CrossFit, by the way, is a registered trademark.
Yes, very important.
So when you think about CrossFit, you know, they emphasize this broad approach to fitness.
Absolutely.
And they really look at these 10 general physical adaptations.
Yeah, they want you to be good at everything.
Strength, stamina, agility, balance.
All of it.
All of it.
The whole shebang.
But when you think about designing a competition, it's really tough to capture all of that.
How do you design a test that really gets at all of those things?
Yeah, how do you...
It's hard.
Yeah, how do you make it fair?
Right, and comprehensive for everyone.
For everyone. And in this case, this article makes it clear that CrossFit is aiming for elite fitness levels.
Elite.
They even say that some parts of this test might be...
intense.
Pretty intense for beginners.
Oh, yeah.
So they're setting a high bar and recognizing that not everyone's going to be at that level.
Yeah.
But it's inspiring to see what the human body is capable of.
It really is. I mean, to see what people can do at the very top level.
It's incredible.
It's really something.
So they designed this test with some very specific goals in mind.
Goals, yeah.
For starters, they wanted results that you could actually measure,
track, quantifiable data.
That you could use to track your progress.
Exactly.
It makes sense. You need to be able to quantify it.
You need to be able to see the numbers to know if you're getting better or not.
Yeah.
Totally.
What else were they going for?
Well, the test also had to be consistent with CrossFit's overall fitness philosophy. So we're talking functional movements, varied challenges.
Yeah.
The kind of thing that prepares you for anything life throws your way.
Yeah, that's right. Real life challenges.
Exactly, real life challenges.
They weren't messing around with the difficulty level here.
No, they were not.
Glassman himself calls this test
hard as hell.
Hard as hell.
He wasn't kidding.
Yeah.
They really wanted to push the limits.
Wow.
And see what the human body is capable of at its peak.
So it's as much about identifying your weaknesses as it is about showcasing your strength.
Think of it as a diagnostic tool as well as a competition.
That's a good way to put it.
And they really emphasize building a foundation in both absolute and relative strength.
Yeah.
Along with gymnastic skills.
Okay.
That sets the stage for even more advanced training down the line.
So this test isn't just about where you are now?
It's about where you can go.
But where you can go?
With the right training.
With the right training. So let's get to the heart of it.
Yeah, let's talk about the actual test.
They have 5 distinct tests.
5.
Each designed to push you to your limits.
Oh, yeah.
And
each one assesses your fitness in a unique way.
Okay.
We'll start with test 1.
Okay.
Bench press and pull-ups.
That sounds...
classic combination.
Like a classic combination.
But I'm guessing they've put a CrossFit spin on it.
I bet they have.
You bet. So test 3.
Okay.
This is where we really dive into the world of metabolic conditioning.
All right.
We got Tabata squats.
Okay.
And muscle-ups.
Tabata.
Yeah.
That's the 20 seconds on 10 seconds off.
That's right.
8 rounds of those.
8 rounds.
Definitely get your heart pumping.
Oh, yeah.
So Tabata squats.
Yeah, so picture this.
Okay.
You squat down until your hip crease is below your knee, and then explode back up.
Okay.
You do as many as you can in those 20 seconds.
Right.
Rest for 10.
Yep.
Repeat that 8 times.
Wow. And then you're going straight into muscle-ups.
Straight into muscle-ups.
You don't even get a chance to catch your breath.
Nope.
What exactly is a muscle-up?
So a muscle-up.
Yeah.
It's a challenging movement that combines a pull-up with a dip.
Okay.
So you start hanging from rings or a bar, and use explosive power to pull yourself up and over.
Wow.
Transitioning smoothly into a dip position.
Okay. I can see why they call it a muscle-up.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
So what does the scoring look like for this test?
All right, so here's where it gets interesting.
Okay.
They multiply your weakest set of Tabata squats by the number of muscle-ups you can do in 4 minutes.
Oh, so you can't just go all out in the first few rounds.
You got to pace yourself.
You have to be strategic.
You got to think about it.
Yeah.
You can't just burn yourself out in the beginning.
How can someone modify this test if they can't quite do a muscle up yet?
So modifications.
Yeah.
They suggest either having someone help you with the muscle ups.
Okay.
Or substituting them with pull-ups and dips.
Okay, so you're still working those key muscle groups.
Exactly.
What jumps out at you about this test?
What jumps out at me is it really highlights the importance of muscular endurance and stamina. Those Tabata squats.
Yeah.
They're going to test your legs and lungs.
For sure.
And the muscle ups.
Yeah.
Upper body strength and coordination.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I'm starting to see why they call this test hard as hell.
Yeah, me too.
But it's also really exciting to see how it pushes you to develop this well-rounded fitness profile.
A well-rounded fitness profile.
Okay.
All right, let's move on to test 4.
What's next?
Another power couple.
Okay.
Deadlifts and handstand push-ups.
Wow.
Similar format.
Okay.
You hit a 1-rep max deadlift, immediately go for max reps of handstand push-ups.
Yeah.
Making sure your ears dip below your hands for each rep.
Gotcha.
Your score.
Yeah.
Deadlift weight multiplied by the number of handstand push-ups.
Wow, that's a serious test of full body strength.
It is.
So with the handstand push-ups,
do
they have to be freestanding?
You can use a wall for balance.
Okay, that makes sense.
And for modifications, you can have someone spot you or swap them out for shoulder presses.
I like when they give those options.
Yeah, keeps it adaptable, but still challenging.
We've got one test left.
One more.
The grand finale.
The grand finale.
What is it?
All right, so test 5 is a thrilling trifecta.
Okay.
Running thrusters and L pull-ups.
Okay.
Picture this. You start with an 800-meter run.
Okay.
Then it's 21 reps of 75-pound thrusters.
Wow.
Making sure each rep starts from a full squat.
Okay.
And just when you think you're done, you finish with 21 L pull-ups.
Hold on. What is an L pull-up?
An L pull-up.
Yeah.
Imagine yourself hanging from the bar.
Okay.
With your legs extended straight out in front.
Oh, wow.
Forming a perfect L with your body. Now pull yourself up.
I can't even imagine.
It takes incredible core strength and control.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
This one sounds like a true test of grit.
Yeah.
And overall athleticism.
It is.
How is this one scored?
It's all about speed.
Okay.
Your score is the total time it takes to complete all 3 elements.
So from the first step of the run to the last L pull-up?
That's right.
Okay, so speed and efficiency are key here.
Absolutely.
What about modifications?
Of course they have modifications.
Okay.
You can reduce the thruster weight.
Right.
You can get some help with the L pull-ups.
Yeah.
Or even use an assisted pull-up device.
They really want to meet you wherever you are.
They do.
In your fitness journey.
They want to make it accessible to everyone.
It's amazing how they've managed to create this test that's both challenging and adaptable.
It really is impressive.
How do they score all of this?
So they have a point system.
Okay.
Ranges from 20 to 100.
Brilliant.
20 is considered a reasonably good athlete. Perfect score of 100.
100.
You're in the running for one of the fittest people on earth.
That puts things into perspective.
It does.
But at the end of the day, it's not really about the numbers, is it?
No. It's not about comparing yourself to others.
Right.
It's about personal improvement.
Pushing your own boundaries.
Striving to be better than you were yesterday.
Yeah. What stands out to you about the scoring system?
You know, I think it's motivating.
Yeah?
It gives you a tangible way to measure your progress.
Right.
But it also reinforces the idea that fitness is a personal journey.
I like that.
It's your journey.
It is.
It's not about anyone else.
All right, let's dive into that scoring table.
Yeah, let's break it down.
And see how we stack up.
Let's see what it takes to reach CrossFit elite status.
All right, so let's break down the scoring table, starting with test 1, that bench press and pull-up combo.
Yeah.
You're aiming for a score of at least 6,000.
At least 6,000.
So snag those first 4 points.
Yep, to get on the board. So if you can bench 300 pounds and crank out 20 pull-ups,
wow,
you're there.
You're in the game.
You're in the game.
To reach that top tier and earn a full 20 points, you need a score of 16,000 or more.
16,000.
That's some serious upper body power.
Serious upper body power.
We're talking elite levels. Elite levels of strength and endurance.
That's right.
Okay, test 2.
All right, test 2, the clean and jerk. Simpler scoring system.
Okay.
You just add up the total weight lifted for those 15 reps.
So to even get on the scoreboard,
you
need to be cleaning and jerking at least 115 pounds.
115 pounds.
For 15 reps.
15 reps, no less.
That's no easy feat.
It's not easy.
And for that top score of 20 points, you're looking at 225 pounds or more.
225 or more?
Remember, you can't rest that weight on the ground.
No, you can't.
This test will challenge you mentally.
Oh, yeah.
Just as much as physically.
For sure.
Okay, what about test 3?
Test 3.
That Tabata squat and muscle up mashup.
This one gets interesting.
Yeah, how so?
Because it combines two very different movements.
Okay.
For the Tabata squats,
yeah,
your score is based on your weakest set of those 8 20-second intervals.
Okay.
You need at least 18 squats in your weakest set to get any points at all.
So even if I'm crushing those first few rounds, if I drop to like 15 in my last set, that's the score I'm stuck with.
That's the score you get.
And it really makes you think about pacing.
It's a test of stamina and mental fortitude.
And then you've got those muscle ups.
And then the muscle ups.
To hit that top score, you need to crank out at least 30 of them.
30.
Within 4 minutes.
4 minutes. That's a muscle up every 8 seconds.
That's crazy. I can already feel my arms burning.
It's tough.
Okay.
On to test 4.
Test 4, the deadlift and handstand push-up.
Similar scoring.
Similar scoring.
To the bench press and pull-ups. Yep, you multiply the deadlift weight by the number of handstand push-ups.
So 350-pound deadlift, followed by 10 handstand push-ups.
That gets you on the board.
Okay.
But to hit that top score, you're looking at something like a 600-pound deadlift.
600 pounds?
And 25 handstand push-ups.
That's incredible.
Elite levels of strength.
And power.
And power, for sure.
Last but not least.
Yeah, the grand finale.
Test 5.
Test 5, running thrusters, L pull-ups.
This one is all about time.
All about time.
And it seems like you can get a really good score.
Right.
Even if you're not the fastest runner.
How so?
Yeah.
How so?
Well, let's say your 800-meter time isn't stellar.
Okay.
But you can blaze through those thrusters and L pull-ups with perfect form, minimal rest.
Okay.
You could still end up with a fantastic overall time.
So it really rewards efficiency.
It does.
And all-around athleticism.
Yes, it does.
To get any points at all,
yeah,
you need to finish the whole thing in under 6 minutes. Under 6 minutes.
And to hit that top score, you're looking at a sub-4 minute time.
Sub-4 minutes, that's moving.
That's flying.
That's incredible.
This whole scoring system is really motivating.
I think so, Tana.
It gives you a clear target to shoot for.
A target, a goal, something to strive for.
You know, we've talked a lot about the individual tests and the scoring, but what does all this tell us about CrossFit's overall philosophy?
Well, I think it really highlights their emphasis on functional fitness. These aren't just random exercises.
Right.
They're movements that mimic real-life activities and prepare you for anything.
They're building a body that can not only lift heavy weights, but also run, jump, climb, move with agility and precision.
It's about being able to handle whatever life throws at you.
It is.
And it's about constantly challenging yourself, pushing your boundaries.
Never settling.
Never settle.
This deep dive has given me a whole new appreciation for the intensity.
The intensity.
It's thoughtfulness.
And the thought behind it.
Behind CrossFit's approach.
It's well thought out.
It is. It's demanding.
It's demanding.
But it's incredibly rewarding.
Yes.
You know, I know this test is geared towards elite athletes.
Yeah.
But what advice would you give to someone just starting their fitness journey who might be intimidated by all this?
That's a great question.
It is.
I think the most important thing is to remember that fitness is a journey, not a destination.
You don't have to start at the top.
That's right.
Focus on mastering the fundamentals.
Yeah. Build a solid foundation.
And don't compare yourself to others.
No, don't do that.
Just focus on being better than you were yesterday.
Exactly. Celebrate your own progress and enjoy the process.
I love that.
It should be fun.
Consistency is key.
Consistency is key.
Even small, consistent efforts.
That's right.
Will yield results over time.
They will.
This has been an incredible deep dive.
It has.
I'm feeling really inspired.
Me too.
To push my own limits.
Yeah. It's a reminder that we're all capable of achieving amazing things.
When we set our minds to it.
Exactly.
I love that.
So as we wrap things up, let's leave our listeners with a final thought to ponder.
I love it. What is it?
Imagine you're designing your own ultimate fitness test.
Okay.
What one element from this CrossFit test would you definitely include? And why?
That is a great question.
It gets you thinking
about
what really matters.
When it comes to overall fitness,
it does.
This has been an incredible journey into the world of CrossFit.
We really went deep.
We explored their fitness philosophy. We broke down this challenging test.
Yeah.
We even created our own hypothetical fitness challenges.
It's amazing what you can uncover.
It is.
From just one article.
And that's the beauty.
That's the beauty of a deep dive.
If you're feeling inspired to learn more about CrossFit, we encourage you to check out the full article
by Greg Glassman
called How Fit Are You?
You can find it in the CrossFit Journal.
And remember, whether you're a seasoned athlete or just starting out,
doesn't matter.
There's always room for growth.
Always room for growth.
And improvement.
And improvement.
So get out there.
Yeah.
Push your boundaries.
Push those boundaries.
And discover your own fitness potential.
Exactly.
Until next time, keep diving deep.